Well guys, the humidity is back in Georgia. After Hurricane Sally went through, we had about a week of cool weather, and I was hoping it was here to stay, but it sure isn't. That humidity came back and I realized how much I don't miss it. So today what we're doing is we got this old mobile home site and I started cleaning it up. And I've been trying to figure out what I was going to do with it, and I decided that I was going to turn this area into an orchard. So I'm starting with blueberries. Let me show you. All right, what I've been doing, I've got rubble from the foundation raked up over there, over there, over there. These are the pilings for the decks that were out here. This is just some weed debris that I've raked up, and a little bit more weed debris that I've raked up right here. I've been staging all my garbage and everything on top of this pad, and I've got my trailer over here and I'm going to start loading it all up. Got to cut all these bush trunks out right here, clean this area up. But what I decided is, like I said, I'm going to turn this into an orchard. I've got water right here, and this pad was perfect. It was already flat. See, I've cleaned it out for the most part. I've got 3 blueberry bushes all in a row, spaced 10 feet apart. This is a Brightwell. That is a powder blue, and that's a Brightwell. The reason I went with Brightwell blueberries because they do great down here in Georgia, which is zone 8 for your growing zones. They produce large clusters of blueberries versus, individuals. And they produce a lot of fruit, and they're self-pollinating, so you don't need any others. But blueberries do best when they're planted in trios, and they do even better when you have a different variety of blueberries. So that's why I put a powder blue in there to help with some cross-pollination. Even though they're self-pollinating, they always do better when you have another variety. These are all rabbit eye variety, so you don't want to have different varieties of blueberries. You want to make sure they're the same variety for the cross-pollination. So what we're going to do is we're going to dig a hole that is the same depth as the root ball, and then 3 times as wide as the root ball. And then we're going to mix some organic soil in with the clay, and then we're going to fill it back in, and we will then put some mulch on top of it and water it. And then I got to clean up, pick everything up, get it into my trailer, and then I'll show you what I'm going to do over here with the remainder. So my barn's going to go up there on the hill where the kids are right now. And then all this tall grass right here in front of you is the septic tank in the leach field. So I really can't do anything with that. So what I'm going to do is make a paddock there, most probably at a later date, and use it as a, just a small area in case I've got, if I'm keeping somebody's horse overnight or something, I don't have to go out and catch them in the field. They're just in a smaller area. And then starting with where the red clay starts, that's where the orchard's going to be. And the orchard is going to go all the way over to where the grass changes colors, where that water hydrant is right there. So this area back here, if you watch my previous videos, I want to hay that area back there. But where the demarcation is in the grass, I didn't know what to do with this area right here between the driveway, right there where the trailer is, and over there to that tree line, and then obviously where the mobile home was. So I decided I would plant fruit trees right in here because I've got water. So I'll get some apples, some pears, that type of stuff, get these blueberries going, and maybe some plum, variety of stuff. But so we're going to start with these 3 blueberry bushes and get those in. So let's get going with that. You want to mark your pot around where you're going to dig. There's my spot. And then I want to come out about 3 times as wide. So roughly there. open that up, dig it down as deep as that pot is, set it in there, center it up, and mix it with some organic soil, put mulch on it. All right, that's going to be good right there. You don't want it too clumpy down there in the bottom, so break that up, leave a little bit of a soft bed down in there, and then get you some just some composting soil. Put a little bit of that down in the bottom, mix it up, get you a good flat bed, and then remove your plant from the pot, put it in there, and then what you'll do is you'll mix this with some of this and fill in around the plant. All right, just dump a little soil in, mix it up with what's already in there. Take your plant out. You can roll your plant to disrupt it on the sides because it's kind of compacted in there. Just kind of break it up a little bit. All right, you're going to want to disturb your roots a little bit down at the bottom to get them to where they'll get into the new soil. Get it centered how you want it. Look at it to make sure you're still in a row, and then start backfilling it. And you want to semi-compact this material. When there's air around the roots, that's what kills the plant. So you don't want to compact it super heavy, but you want to compact it, get rid of any dead spots, any air spots I'm referring to. A little bit more clay on there. And then top it off with some more dirt. Again, check for your compaction. Not too tight. Just make sure there's nothing in there. You want the top of your root ball to be at ground level, and there's my root ball. You want it to be at ground level. And remember, no big chunks. If you've got them, kind of break them up. Now, need to put some mulch on it. The mulch is going to hold the moisture in. All right, after you get your mulch on, kind of make a dam, leaving your root ball exposed. All right, now we need to water it and do the other two. All right, guys, so we got all three of them planted, got mulch on them, got them all watered. It's the end of September, so they're gonna have all fall to establish some good roots before they go dormant in the winter, and then hopefully they'll pop to life in the spring, and we'll have some blueberries in the spring. But if not, we'll definitely have some the following year. But you see, I cleaned up the area of all the debris, and Behind me, still got to clean all this up right here. But you can see the trailer is all full of garbage. So one important thing to remember about these is they have a year warranty. So take the tag off of your plant, staple it to your receipt, put it in a safe area, and if it dies within a year, go back and get you a new one. So anyway, hope you learned something and have a great one. We'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.